konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some of my top skincare picks of 2021 so far. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録してください. Half of 2021 has come and gone. Can you believe it? Because I sure can't. But since we've kind of reached that midway point, I thought I would share some of these skincare products that I've enjoyed the most in this first half of the year. I did try to choose products that I haven't mentioned too much in the past to try to keep things fresh and stop repeating myself all the time. So I hope you guys enjoy the selection that I have chosen today. So let's get the first product is a cleansing product, and it is the Kao brand, what do you call it? Cleansing milk. So the first time I tried this was probably a few years ago back in Japan, and I kind of forgot about it. It wasn't really a product that impressed me at that point, but I recently picked it back up because my skin has definitely got drier since then, and I have really been enjoying it. Some of you may already know, but milk and cream cleansers do tend to not have as strong of a cleansing power as, say, an oil or balm cleanser, but it can work better for dry skin types for that reason that it's not as strong. This one does have a light lotion type texture that feels really nice and comfortable on the skin when cleansing. It does use ceramides as the key ingredient that helps with moisture and protect your skin barrier, and it's also called kind of like a non-additive range, like the whole Kao brand range, since it is free from colorants, added fragrance, alcohol, preservatives and that. So it's supposed to be made for and work for sensitive skin types. With the amount of makeup that I wear on like a daily basis, this is plenty to get off my makeup. I do have to work like a little bit longer on my eyes for eye makeup, but as long as I'm not wearing anything like waterproof and it's like my regular eyeshadow, eyeliner, and mascara, this actually gets it off fine. So I have really been enjoying it just because I feel like it's just a little less stress on the skin compared to my regular oil cleansers, and during the winter it's really left my skin feeling like moisturized and not stripped even after cleansing. Next product, I have the Bifesta Eye Makeup Remover. Now this is a product that I've actually used for a really long time but never talked about, and it's probably because usually I would use an oil cleanser to kind of remove all of my makeup, including waterproof iron lip makeup, but I will say this is really good in quickly and efficiently removing all sorts of eye makeup, even waterproof. It is a holy grail for a lot of people in Japan, and it's usually pretty affordable. I think it's somewhere between like 600 or 700 yen in Japan. So if you're getting it in Japan, it is cheap as chips. To use it, you just shake it up and kind of mix the two layers, apply it on a cotton pad, and then hold on to your eyes. I would recommend putting it there for like 5 to 10 seconds at least, just so it can help break down the makeup, and then swipe off gently. It breaks down even waterproof makeup, and I do think it is a lot easier than kind of rubbing an oil cleanser or something for a while on your eyes, so it's less stress on your eyes as well. Personally, it does not sting or irritate my eyes, and I usually do follow up with another oil-based cleanser. Like I've been using this combo a lot. Trying to remove like waterproof makeup and stuff will take a really long time with just a gentle milk cleanser, so I've been using this combo where I use this to remove my eye makeup and then follow up with this to remove any other residue and then make off the rest of my face, and it really does help shorten the cleansing time and lessen the stress on my skin and my eyes to remove makeup. So I've been loving this duo lately. Next, I do have a second step cleanse, and it is the Curel Intensive Moisture Care Foaming Facial Wash. I will be honest, I haven't really met any exciting second step cleansers that much this year. I've stuck to kind of like the same few, probably because I have had a little bit of irritation throughout this year. But this Curel one has been a really nice, gentle one, especially through those periods that I had quite irritated skin. So this is another brand focusing on sensitive skin. It is free from colorants, fragrance, ethyl alcohol, and is of a low pH. Again, we have ceramides to cleanse really gently while protecting your skin barrier. And this one is a self foaming formula, as you can see. And it does produce a really light, fluffy foam that is quite finely milled, I must say. When I look at the foam itself, the bubbles are really, really fine. It is really easy to use and non-drying, but still cleanses well. And yeah, that's probably about it. So there's nothing too kind of extravagant about it. Just a really nice, gentle foaming cleanser for even sensitive skin. Next, I have the Rovectin Treatment Lotion. Now, I know I have talked about this one multiple times in the past, but I feel like I never really fully appreciated it until recently, so I am going to include it in this video. So I was using my trusty Hada Labo lotion, as you guys all know I love. I even have it here, but I was getting quite low on this one, so I decided to switch to this, and I realized that they actually are incredibly similar, and that's why I need to mention this one. Please let me know. I was actually thinking of doing a comparison video between these two, like a J Beauty versus K Beauty. So let me know if you want to see that. I think it'll be kind of interesting because I do think they are really similar products. So I've actually been using this one in my morning skincare routine recently, which I have been trying to keep quite simple, and it is the first product I apply 2 layers of after I cleanse my face. And when I say cleanse my face, I don't even mean use a cleanser. I have just been rinsing my face with lukewarm water in the morning, and that is it. I haven't been using any cleansers since it is quite dry in the winter here in Australia. So I just rinse my face with lukewarm water and then apply 2 layers of this. When I first started using this, the reason why I didn't quite love it as much as the Hada Labo was that I felt like it felt a little bit stickier, and then sometimes it foamed up when I applied it to my face. I feel like it just doesn't really happen anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what changed. Maybe my skin got used to it. It is a toner with a little bit of slip and like slight viscosity to it, but it is a really hydrating and plumping toner. It has lots of amazing ingredients like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, panthenol for hydrating. It also has licorice extract and Centella asiatica to soothe, as well as niacinamide and adenosine, which is going to help brighten and even your skin. And for a product that's very easy to incorporate and add hydration, I feel like it's just full of lots of beneficial ingredients. I feel like it still can feel a little bit tacky depending on what products you layer it with, and the slightly viscous kind of slippery texture can seem kind of weird if you are used to really watery toners, but if you can get past that, I think it's a really nice toner that can benefit most skin types. So highly recommend. I mean, if you haven't tried it already, I feel like most people have already tried it. Definitely give it a go. I do have another toner. As you guys know, I love my toners. It is the Skin 1004 Hyalu Cica Brightening Toner. I know I just uploaded a video sponsored by Skin 1004, but I genuinely loved a few of their products, so here they are. If you doubted my opinion since it was sponsored, well, I'm definitely not getting paid to mention them again in another video. For the past month or so, I've been using the Rovectin in the AM and then the Skin 1004 in the PM, and I feel like it's just working so well. The Hyalu Cica toner includes AHA and LHA, and it is very small amounts, but I feel like this gentle amount of daily exfoliation has worked way better for me than kind of infrequent strong uses of exfoliants, if that makes sense. As I mentioned in the other video, I take a little bit on a cotton pad and then swipe it all across my face. So I do get the actual exfoliating ingredients as well as a slight physical exfoliant from the cotton pad, and then add a second layer for a little bit of extra hydration. I felt like recently my skin was really soft and smooth, and I wasn't 100% sure if this was the reason, but after I filmed that sponsored video, I stopped using it, and within a few days, I felt like my skin texture was not quite as smooth. I felt like it was just starting to get a little bit rough, so I picked this back up and started using it again. It's a really gentle, I wouldn't even call it like an exfoliating toner. It's not. It's just that daily use of that little bit of exfoliation has really helped my skin texture. I will say for me, since I have dehydrated skin, it's not quite hydrating enough, although that's not like the primary reason why I have been using it. I have been using it to kind of improve my skin texture. I sometimes will even layer a different toner after I've used this with a cotton pad, and hence why I've been using the Revectin in the morning to pack on a little bit of hydration. And another product that I really enjoyed and genuinely enjoyed from Skin 1004 was the Centella Cream. So this one is literally my current favorite moisturizer. I have been using it AM and PM pretty much every single day since I started using it, hence why I only have like this much left. It is 75 mils, which is pretty decent. Most moisturizers tend to be about 50 mils is like the average, so it's bigger than average, but I have gone through it because I've been loving using it AM and PM. It's just the perfect balance between hydration and moisture for my skin type, which is kind of normal, combo, and dehydrated. It is a lightweight lotion texture, which I feel like during the day it works like a priming moisturizer. My makeup always applies really smoothly and seamlessly after this. And then in the PM, I feel like it just seals in and locks in all the moisture. It feels almost like a sleeping mask. And I can tell in the morning when I go to wash it off, it still does have that protective layer. So it just, for me, it's been working really, really well, both AM and PM, and I've been absolutely loving it. It obviously includes Centella Asiatica since it is in the name, but also has niacinamide and adenosine and squalane as a great moisturizing ingredient. And yes, I do have another moisturizer, which I feel like is pretty rare for me to talk about multiple moisturizers. This one is the super popular and loved by many CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion. It was my first time trying CeraVe when my skin was very irritated, and I am glad I did. It is very basic, but a great staple to have in any skincare routine. It once again uses ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which is going to hydrate and protect your skin, which is what a moisturizer should be doing. I'll be honest, it's not very exciting, but it works, and it is just so affordable. Like, I really can't complain. I got this huge bottle for 10 bucks. I can't remember the last time I spent so little on skincare, and yeah, it's probably one of the best moisturizers I've tried. If you are looking for a simple moisturizer, just try it out. If it doesn't work out, you didn't spend a ton of money, but it probably will work out. It is pretty simple. If you're looking for a moisturizer that's going to have like a really big difference to your skin, yeah, this isn't going to do much because it doesn't have those kind of ingredients, but just a basic moisturizer, yes, it will work. And the last product I have is actually an SPF. It is the Talba UV Essence Waterfall Plus Sun Cream. This is actually an almost empty. I probably only have a couple uses left. This is a chemical sunscreen that's a really light essence-like texture. It's just lightweight, no white cast. It melts into the skin, and it does leave your skin with a little bit of a glow, which I always appreciate from my SPFs. It also is really hydrating, but still works well under makeup and doesn't leave any kind of stickiness to your skin. It does include soothing ingredients like Centella Asiatica, heart leaf, and plant root extracts, although it does include a couple essential oils and alcohol, so please be aware of that if you are sensitive to those things. Personally, I do like the kind of fresh fragrance to it. Actually, I gave a tube to my mum as well, who does have sensitive skin, but it didn't seem to react to her. So obviously, if you know that essential oils or alcohol is a trigger, don't use it, but it could maybe work for your skin even if it is sensitive. And since it is really lightweight and white cast free, it layers really well when reapplying as well. So they are kind of my skincare selections for the first half of the year. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what your favorite product has been so far, or like new discovery has been so far in 2021 in a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. That was a really long breath. I don't know why I didn't take a breath. Bye!